We all enjoy watching celebrities, but sometimes they give us moments that are so unexpected or awkward that we just can't look away. Here's a look at those times when famous faces had us hooked, whether they intended to or not. Drew Barrymore, 1995, The Late Show with David Letterman. One of the most unforgettable and unpredictable late-night TV moments occurred when Drew Barrymore, then 20 years old, appeared on The Late Show with David Letterman in 1995 to promote her latest projects. Barrymore stunned both the audience and Letterman by unexpectedly climbing onto his desk and flashing him. At the time, she had reinvented herself from a troubled child star into a rebellious young actress. During the interview, she playfully flirted with Letterman, teasing him with her unpredictable energy. She suddenly asked, "Do you like surprises?" To which Letterman replied, "I'm terrified, but I love them." That's when Barrymore stood up, walked over to his desk, and performed a spontaneous dance, briefly flashing him before sitting back down. Letterman, clearly caught off guard, turned red and put his head in his hands, while the audience erupted in applause and laughter. After regaining his composure, Letterman joked, "I can't thank you enough for that." Madonna and David Letterman. 1994, The Late Show with David Letterman. One of the most infamous late-night TV interviews took place on March 31st, 1994, when Madonna appeared on The Late Show with David Letterman. What was supposed to be a standard celebrity chat quickly turned into an uncomfortable and shocking spectacle, with everyone talking about it for years. From the moment Madonna walked onto the stage, her behavior was bizarre. She refused to kiss Letterman, despite his request, making it clear that she was in control of the situation. Things took an even more awkward turn when Madonna used the F word a record 14 times on live television, repeatedly ignoring Letterman's attempts to steer the conversation in a different direction. The audience was both laughing and stunned, unsure how to react. At one point, she even told Letterman to smell her underwear, waving a pair of lacy panties and asking him to take a sniff. Letterman was clearly uncomfortable, but tried to keep the conversation moving, asking her why she was so angry. Instead of answering, Madonna mocked him, suggesting he had unresolved issues and teasing him for making jokes about her sex life. The entire segment felt chaotic, with Letterman desperately trying to regain control, but ultimately failing. After the show, critics called it one of the most awkward and uncomfortable interviews in TV history, and CBS even had to issue warnings about her language. To this day, Madonna's 1994 interview remains one of the most controversial moments in late-night TV history. Sophie Turner slaps Conan O'Brien during a drinking game, 2019. In June 2019, Game of Thrones star Sophie Turner made an appearance on Conan to promote her movie Dark Phoenix. During the conversation, Turner revealed that she and her Dark Phoenix co-stars had a unique way of bonding on set by playing a game called Tequila Slaps. The rules of the game were simple, yet chaotic. One person takes a shot of tequila, and, before they can swallow, the other person slaps them across the face. Conan O'Brien, always up for a challenge, seemed intrigued but slightly wary. He jokingly asked, "Is this an actual thing, or did you just invent an excuse to slap people?" Turner assured him it was indeed a real game. After pouring Conan a shot, she hyped up the moment, telling him to brace himself. As soon as he took the tequila into his mouth, she delivered a solid slap across his face. The audience erupted in shock and laughter. Conan's reaction was priceless. He stumbled slightly, widened his eyes, and dramatically swallowed the tequila. After a brief pause, he looked at Turner and said, "That was a fantastic slap." Turner nervously hugged him and said, "Oh my God, I think I hit you too hard." Sofia Vergara playfully slaps Jimmy Kimmel over a joke, 2014. In January 2014, Sofia Vergara appeared on Jimmy Kimmel Live for a segment where she and host Jimmy Kimmel humorously read mean tweets and internet comments about themselves. As the two sat together, they took turns reading harsh comments. Vergara started off by reading a tweet aimed at Kimmel. "I hate Jimmy Kimmel. He has squinty eyes and a gape mouth that never really closes. Kimmel, playing along with the joke, laughed, before reading a mean comment about Vergara herself. Her voice echoed in my ears as she remained silent. Sophia, known for her strong Colombian accent and loud personality, rolled her eyes dramatically and snapped back, "I know you wrote that one, Jimmy." The audience burst into laughter. The exchange continued with even harsher comments that Kimmel read aloud. "Has anyone checked for a penis?" Kimmel asked. As soon as he finished the sentence, Sophia gasped in fake outrage. Without missing a beat, she lightly slapped Kimmel's arm and delivered a savage comeback. "For sure, bigger than yours." The crowd erupted in laughter and cheers. Kimmel, momentarily speechless, laughed and pretended to act offended. Jennifer Aniston's uncomfortable 1998 interview with David Letterman remains one of the most unsettling moments in late-night TV history. She appeared on the show to promote "the object of my affection," but the conversation quickly took a strange turn due to Letterman's inappropriate behavior. Aniston, dressed in a chic black outfit with a short skirt, was her usual charming self as she took her seat. Letterman, known for his awkward humor, immediately focused on her appearance, particularly her legs. He complimented them in a way that made Aniston uncomfortable. She tried to steer the conversation toward her movie, but Letterman seemed more interested in making odd remarks. "You have tremendous legs," he said. Aniston, taken aback, nervously laughed and replied, "Oh, okay, thank you, I think." He continued pressing, saying, "Do you work out a lot? They're just impressive." She smiled politely, but clearly seemed uneasy. Then things got even stranger. Without warning, Letterman moved closer to Aniston and said, "Forgive me if this is rude. I just want to try something." Before she could react, he grabbed a strand of her hair and put it in his mouth, sucking on it briefly before pulling away. "What are you doing?" she exclaimed. The audience reacted with laughter, unsure whether it was a joke or a genuine violation of personal space. Letterman handed Aniston a tissue, saying, "I'm sorry, something to do with the steam room." Still rattled, she took the tissue and wiped her hair. "That was disgusting," she muttered, trying to laugh it off. Dakota Johnson's 2018 interview on The Ellen DeGeneres Show was a perfect blend of humor and awkwardness. Dressed in an elegant black blazer paired with a matching top and pants, Dakota looked stylish and confident. However, the conversation between her and Ellen was uncomfortable. One of the most talked about moments was when Ellen brought up a rumor about Dakota possibly being pregnant. This speculation started because Dakota's birthday party featured pink and blue balloons, leading people to believe it was a gender reveal party. Ellen asked Dakota if she had anything to share, and Dakota sarcastically responded, "Well, it was my birthday, and there were balloons that happened to be pink and blue, so I guess that means I'm pregnant." Earlier in the interview, Ellen handed Dakota a tissue while making a joke about her outfit being slightly revealing. Dakota took the tissue and exaggeratedly placed it over her thighs, playing along with the joke and making the audience laugh. While this was meant to be light-hearted, some people felt that commenting on a guest's clothing like that could be a little inappropriate, but the celebrity definitely made it entertaining for the audience. Aubrey Plaza's hilarious and awkward moment on Conan in 2016 became very memorable because of her funny yet awkward behavior. Aubrey wore a white dress that was elegant, but also a little different from what you'd typically see on a talk show. The dress had a daring neckline and two pouches that looked like breasts. It was stylish, but its bold look caught Conan's attention, making the whole interview feel unusual. During the interview, Aubrey casually adjusted her dress in a way that seemed to mimic how someone might adjust their chest. This playful move made Conan a little uncomfortable, and he tried to laugh it off, saying, "You should not be doing this." This made the situation more awkward, as Conan was clearly caught off guard. But Aubrey was totally relaxed and didn't mind the awkwardness. She continued to play along, making the whole moment funny. Anne Hathaway's graceful response to Matt Lauer's awkward comment on the Today Show in 2012 was another memorable moment. Anne Hathaway appeared on the show to promote her role in Les Miserables. However, the interview got weird when host Matt Lauer began the conversation by referencing her recent wardrobe malfunction, which had been